one who promoted this event. So, you know, I always consider that you help a lot. My career, in our career in boxing, not only because of our own ability, but because of your promotion of this boxing event. Thank you so much, media and press.
Keith, my question to you, Keith. First of all, I want to commend you, Keith, for putting up a valiant fight. You did very well for yourself, in spite of the outcome of it. There was a point in the fight where you got hit with a body shot that seemed to make you bend over. Did that really hurt?
It was a good body shot, you know. It reminded me of the Luis Collazo. It was slightly near the solar plex. It was slightly under the rib. It probably caught me in a breathing moment. And, you know, I just wanted to recover from it. I knew he was going to put some pressure on me. I wanted to see if he would walk into anything. But, you know, he's very wise in there. You know, he takes his time. He's patient. You know, I really think that I could have pulled the fight closer to a draw without that body shot, because the later rounds were definitely starting to go my way. But, you know, there's many times in the sport of boxing where one fight changes the course of the outcome. So for me, he started with the knockdown in the first and that body shot there later, and it was hard to convince the judges that I did enough.
Okay, this is going to be the last question for Keith. Right over here.
Okay, Keith, so after the fight you talked about a blessing or a lesson, I believe, and you know, you kind of just touched on it with your ring generalship and your wherewithal, how you're able to recover from those big shots. So where do you see, well, first of all, which one was it, a blessing or a lesson, this fight for you, and then where do you go from here?
Well, I said on the stage that it was a blessing and a lesson. You know, it was a blessing to be here at the MGM Grand, to be forming on my first ever pay-per-view fight, to have such a tremendous fight, you know, even without the outcome coming my way. I promised you guys that this would be one of the most exciting fights of the summer. You know, my 2-year layoff, I truly missed the sport of boxing. You guys have no idea. And just me showing my grit, my wherewithal, and just really trying to make sure that I can put together some of the best fights. Of course, I wanted to win the fight. I fell short, but it was a blessing and a lesson, because we got to do a little bit more. We got to get our numbers back up. You know, I do know that I'm a true champion. Keith one-time Thurman has always been a true champion. I will be back at the top of the sport of boxing. And, you know, I mean, you gotta go with the flow. You gotta take the punches as they come. And you get knocked down, you lift yourself back up. That's what champions do. So like I said, man, we're not going nowhere. We'll be back. And like I promised you guys, Keith one-time Thurman brings the best fights in the welterweight division, man. Fight me, baby. Fight me.
Thank you very much, Keith. Great performance tonight. And I appreciate everybody coming out.